Hello there, my name's Annette with Sunbeam Fabric Art. Welcome to my channel. Today we are on block 7 of 10 of the wedding dress sampler quilt. Today's block is in my encyclopedia and it is called Ribbon Quilt. For one block you'll need a 4.5 inch background square, and I'm using the wedding dress. You'll need 4 5-inch squares of a dark fabric and 4 5-inch squares of a light fabric, and again I'm using the wedding dress fabric. I'm making a total of 2 blocks, so I have double the squares, and I'll leave all the measurements in my description. We're going to start by taking the 5-inch background squares, and on the wrong side of the fabric I'm drawing a diagonal line from corner to corner. We're going to place this right sides together with one of the dark fabrics. I'm going to stitch down both sides of the line that I drew, and then cutting this in half, it's going to make our half square triangles. For my 2 blocks, I'm ending up with 16 half square triangles, so I'm definitely taking advantage of chain piecing here, sewing down one side of this line for all my squares, then I'm separating them and stitching down the other side. Once we've stitched down both sides of the line, we can cut directly on the line, and this will create 2 half square triangles. I pressed all these half square triangles open to the dark side. To trim my half square triangle, I'm trimming it down to 4.5 inches. I'm lining up the diagonal line, that 45-degree line on my ruler with that seam, making sure my 4.5 lines on the left and the bottom overlap. Then I can trim away the top and the right side, flip this block around, and trim off the other 2 sides. Sometimes you get lucky and all you have to trim off is the dog ear. So this block is really easy to put together. The hard part is laying it out. I had to keep looking at the picture in my book to make sure these half square triangles were going the right way. It didn't really make sense to my brain, but by just looking at the picture in the book and doing one at a time, I got it laid out correctly. With it all laid out, I'm going to go to the sewing machine and stitch these blocks together into rows, and then I will stitch all the rows together. Before I stitch these rows together, I do use my clips, and I clip on where the little units come together so that I have nice matching seams. Well, I think this block is really cute and it's so easy to make. That is the best. We only have 3 blocks left to go in this wedding dress sampler quilt. I'm looking forward to getting it finished. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you back again real soon.